It's been a bit of a hiatus, hasn't it?
Just a bit.
Are we ready? Let's go.
Go.
Let's do it.
Oh, the
Right.
game's gone, innit? The game's gone.
The game's gone, the game's gone.
If the game's gone, game's gone.
Where is it? Where is it? It's gone, game's gone, game's gone.
Right, hello everyone. Total Football Podcast is back from our hiatus, and we've got a bit of a changed set of people today. Chelsea, you might have seen her on TikTok live, especially with Luke, Football Unleashed, and Chelsea, they go live regularly, so yeah, you might recognise her. Obviously, we've got Luke from Football Unleashed, and we've got Daz, James, and Richard are unavailable today. But yeah, so you've got us for today.
Enjoy.
Right.
We're just the standards.
We are just the standards, mate. We are. Yeah, so lots to talk about since the last time we came on the pod. The last time we spoke, City had just lost Al Hilal in the Club World Cup. A lot's happened since then. Madueke's gone to Chelsea. No, he's gone to Arsenal, sorry.
He's gone to Arsenal, mate. He's officially a rat boy now.
He's
Doing
retired
that.
from winning trophies.
Well, yeah, we have to be fair.
I think at this point, Arsenal and Chelsea should just put their trophy cabinets together and just say they're the same team at this point, because the amount of
No, we're not having that.
Yeah,
We're the ones who win the things. Arsenal they want what we have.
Oh, they've
The
got a
Club
gold
World Cup
trophy.
champion.
They've got a gold trophy, mate. They'll never let you forget that.
Oh, I mean, congratulations to Mikel Arteta, you know, manager of the season already, you know.
Yeah.
But
Right.
speaking of Arsenal, though, like, how long now is Mikel Arteta actually going to be in this job? Because could have been the likes of Arsenal, you know, Chelsea, sorry, Manchester City, Man United. I don't think he gets the time or the money that he's had. I don't.
Definitely.
I mean, I think Arsenal is make or break now. They have to win something major this season, and it can't just be an FA Cup. It needs to be a Premier League or a Champions League trophy, because they've spent nearly £1 billion now since Arteta came in. It's been a fail by all accounts. You can tell me that they've been good, it doesn't matter. Their investment hasn't paid back what they've put in. You know, people like to bash City for it, but we've got a return. We've won 4 Premier League titles in a row, a treble, multiple FA Cups, Carabao Cups, and what have they done? Finished second a few times and signed some good players.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
I mean, they beat City 5-1 last season. I mean, they won that trophy at least. It's just, I don't know, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be pretty annoyed by now that we haven't actually got the results that we wanted. I mean,
to be fair, there's a few calling him out, though, isn't there? You know, a few do want him out now, because they've had all this investment, they've had all this time, and all they've won is the Community Shield and FA Cup. Even if you want to class the Community Shield as a trophy, silverware, but that's all he's given him. Oh, 100%. I mean, under Abramovich's era, if you finish second, that was failure.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how it should be done.
Just, I mean, there's a big divide in the Arsenal fan base, because obviously a lot of people are saying, obviously, Arteta's the next best thing. You know, what he's done for the club has been revolutionary, which, to be honest, it was at the time. Obviously, Arsenal were not really very good under Emery. They were a very mid-table team, I guess you could say, and he's definitely taken that. He's taken that next jump, but he hasn't got it in him to get it over the line now. It's a bit like what Ollie did at United, except they've just gone totally back on that now.
Oh, 100%. I mean, the fact it's taken, 3 years for him to get another striker into the football club, when they've needed a striker every season, pretty much.
And I can tell you right now, the first excuse they're going to come up with at the end of the season is our first year playing with a striker.
I was going to say exactly the same.
That's their excuse at the end of the season.
Yeah, Arteta's already got that one in his excuse book ready, 100%.
Match ball on the
And
grass.
as much as Gyökeres has done well in Portugal, I don't think he's going to produce those sorts of numbers in the Premier League. I just don't see it.
No.
Yeah, I was in a debate yesterday with someone on Twitter saying that Gyökeres is clearly better than Haaland, and that I was just, it was just, the delusion is ridiculous, because how can you even suggest that Gyökeres is better than Haaland, because he's not played in the Premier League yet.
Premier League, no.
He hasn't, and obviously he played at Coventry as well before, and he couldn't cut it at Coventry.
No,
Right.
I mean, he had
That summed up the level.
Like
Yeah.
Brighton
He's
side.
been at Swansea, Brighton.
Yeah, he
It's
played
not
for
worked out.
Brighton. Literally, he did nothing for them at all. literally did nothing. Shipped him off to Coventry. Obviously, done better in the Championship. Gone to Portugal. It's not the hardest league to score goals in. Like Darwin Nunez scored bags of goals there. Gonzalo Ramos scored bags of goals there.
Yeah,
And obviously,
exactly.
coming to the Prem is a different ball game, isn't it?
Portuguese
Really?
league.
Yeah, I think with Gyökeres, he needs to be careful because they're setting all this expectation that he's going to come in and he's going to be the next Haaland, and there is a reality out there where he scores 6 Premier League goals next season. You know, there is a reality where that happens, right? And
it genuinely could, but like obviously now they've got Madueke, and I just feel Arsenal last season didn't really take a chance on shooting, whereas Madueke will do that at Arsenal. He did it at Chelsea for us, but again, his goal to game ratio is not what we needed. It was just poor numbers really. He'll take shots on.
He played cup games, and that's it, I reckon.
Yeah, he's not. Let's face it, he's not dislodging Saka on the right. There's not a chance in hell he does that.
What about Martinelli?
Now, does he dislodge Martinelli potentially on the left? But Madueke doesn't like playing on the left. But for me, I think this might mean Kai Havertz gets less game time at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think he might be one moved on in this window.
And they've still got Gabriel Jesus as well.
Yeah, he could be another one that's out the door though, Joe, to be honest. Like, he's not... He's going to be one of the two. They'll have to sell to finance Gyökeres' deal, surely.
75 million. And on top of that, they signed Zubimendi as well, and Madueke. They've spent a lot of money this summer as well.
They have, and they're going to have to sell to obviously comply with fair play rules.
We've got Christian Mosquera coming in today as well. That's 16 now.
Yeah, I saw that. Has he come? I don't even know who he is, to be honest.
He's come from Valencia. He's a young Colombian centre back. I think he's Colombian. From Valencia. He looks pretty decent, to be fair, but it eats Prem standards. Another question.
I do still think Arsenal might.
I don't know. Like Arsenal, though, have been used to playing without a striker for 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
Like this Gyökeres, it's going to be an excuse because they're playing with a striker.
Yeah.
And I just don't think Gyökeres gets 30 Premier League goals to win them the league. I just don't see it. He might score 10. He might score 10. He might score 15. I don't know, but he's not going to be the man to win them a title, I don't think.
Of course he's not.
And the thing is as well, obviously, we saw Haaland come into the league and rip it to pieces like it was an absolute joke, but it can't be understated the importance of a good creative midfielder, because he wouldn't have scored that many goals if he didn't get one on a plate for him. Kevin De Bruyne got 15, 16 assists or something like that season. It's just like Arsenal.
Yeah, incredible numbers. Who's going to assist Gyökeres though? Is it going to be Madueke? Is it going to be Saka?
I think
Saka likes to create for himself.
Yeah.
Madueke's
very greedy though.
He is Madueke as well, so Madueke is not, for me, is not a team player.
No.
A lot of the time he goes down the right hand side, he'll try and cut it on his left and just shoot. When he's got better options to his left hand side at just passing it.
Like the only real playmakers in that team is Odegaard. Obviously, Declan Rice can whip a free kick in. Gyökeres is decent in the air, so obviously a free kick coming in, he could capitalise on that. Not sure what Zubimendi's like. What will Mikel Moreno playing there? What's he like passing wise? Because he's been playing as striker, so he's not really been showing his passing off. Wing backs, only really crosses the ball, playing at wing back. Who are the wing backs? I don't even know at the moment. Could have been playing centre back.
Skelly, probably left back.
Yeah, Skelly left back.
Yeah. I don't really know who else you've got for rotation options, because I know Tomiyasu went.
So they've got Ben White, haven't they?
Well, they've still got Zinchenko, is it? From obviously when they bought him from City.
Yeah, the knockoff Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, the knockoff. Get off the back of a wagon.
Right, I have one topic I really, really wanted to discuss today. It's very hot right now. Is obviously about Liverpool. Now, I want to say I think out of the entire league, I think Liverpool fans might be the most critical of teams spending money. They're always giving it the big one to Chelsea fans. They're always giving it the big one to Man City fans. And then if they sign Isaac, they're going to have gone over 450 million this window. City
just one window alone, exactly.
And it's like, these Liverpool fans will always tell you that they've not spent before this window since Jurgen Klopp took over. They spent nearly 700 million under Jurgen Klopp. I don't care what they said. That's a lot of money. And then they're about to spend 400 million, and it's just like, it's all right when you do it, and it's not buying the league. You're doing it because of what your club is, right? But if City do it, the walls start falling down. You cheat. You can't do it without buying the league, and it's just I don't quite understand their fans' outlook, because I think they've done some really good business.
That would be
they have done good business. They have done good business. I agree.
But was it the case that they weren't winning anything? So they like, oh, City buying the league because we're not up there competing for it. And obviously now they've won it, like we need to bolster the club. And obviously now it's fine because the Premier League champions still allowed to spend that money. Is that what they're thinking? Obviously City have won the title that many times now. They go out and increase that squad, make it loads, million times better. That's basically what's happening with Liverpool, but they can't take it when it's not them spending the money.
Yeah, they hate it. They hate it.
Yeah, this is it. Like,
even if you look at it, Sunderland have spent over £100 million this window. Can you believe
they've
that?
done well.
And
They've done well
Africans,
signing.
a lot of African players.
They spent the cash.
It's just.
And it's like, this is what the Premier League is nowadays. Teams spend money, and fans, for some reason, don't quite understand that. That's what the modern game's about, as much as they don't like it. And I made this point on a video I made the other day. Like, the way that rival fans want you to do it is to go and pick a player from your academy, and they are your new player. But that's not necessarily always going to be the case, right? You know, City had Foden breakthrough, but we've not had any like major stars break out since then.
Got Rico Lewis, aren't you?
And it's like that. I mean, we got Rico Lewis, sure, but he's not obviously burst onto the scene as like a superstar, has he? I mean, I think he's a good utility player, and you know, he is a good player, but he's not Phil Foden. He's not Cole Palmer.
Just forgetting one player, George. One player. Cole Palmer.
Yeah, him.
Right, go back to Sunderland. They have spent 100 million this window, all on African players. In January time, they're going to be screwed. Africa Cup of Nations.
They're going to have a lot away, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to have a lot of players away during
I've heard stuff about Sadio Mane as well, but I can't believe that's happening, but I've heard it.
No, not at all.
They got someone from Atletico Madrid as well.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling this is going to be like Fulham. I think it's 2018. Do you remember when they came up, they spent like 200 million, got relegated, and they lost all of them for free? And then they were just, like, they got set back a stone because of how much spending they did that they couldn't afford. And
I think it's going to be similar, mate. I genuinely can see Sunderland going back down. I just can't. The golfing class now between teams who come up and teams who are already established, it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
I mean, I personally do think there's going to be some more Premier League teams in danger this year of actually going down.
I think West Ham.
100%. Yeah,
West Ham
was literally that. Literally, Graham Potter. It didn't end the season very well, really. Last season.
You just lost Kudus.
I think they're going to be in trouble. They've lost Kudus. I think they're in big trouble.
All they've got is Bowen. That is it.
Yeah.
It's like,
I saw a stat before saying that Bowen was responsible for like 53% of all goal contributions for West Ham last year.
yeah.
Like, if he goes, they are in the bin.
That's good. Oh, they're in the bin straight away, mate. 100%. I mean,
I
think
top of that by 55%. He's 55% involved in all of Liverpool's goals, assists and goals, and then Bowen was next. Yeah.
That is nuts. Like, honestly, if West Ham lose him, they're done. They might as well just give in now.
I think they'd be lucky to stay up.
Oh, 100%. I'll tell you who I actually think might be in trouble. I think Brentford might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Like, they've lost Thomas Frank, they've lost Mbeumo, lost Nordegaard, was it, to...
Yeah, Nordegaard, yeah, to Arsenal.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
George bringing John Henderson, I just don't think his legs will do the Premier League.
No.
And obviously now they've got a new manager. I think they could be in trouble.
And you've got
I think they'll be down there. I don't think the top 10 this year. I really don't.
No.
And Newcastle are sniffing around for Visa as well. If he goes, they have got no goal threat whatsoever.
Yeah, I think Brentford will be in trouble with that. To be honest, if he goes as well.
Then Brentford have appointed a set piece coach as a manager.
I saw that, ridiculous.
Yeah,
Josh
Keith
shows-
Andrews. I mean, I'm all for trying to keep it internal and everything, but he was only a set piece coach. He's not proven as a number 2. He's certainly not proven as a number 1. I like the fact that they're going to try and keep it in house because obviously all the players know him, but that doesn't always end well.
But to be fair, when it comes to managers, Keith Andrews wasn't the best player, but then a lot of the players who weren't that good are actually decent coaches and decent managers. So I'm hoping it goes that way for him because it's a big job to take on. For first job in the Premier League, and you've just been teaching corners and free kicks, but since you've been there, it's going to be a tough one. But I hope he does well. To be fair, because I like Brentford.
I think Wolves are in.
Yeah, I think Brentford are a well-run club, absolutely. But I think they could be in trouble, as I said, to be honest.
Definitely.
I mean, realistically, if you said to a Brentford fan that you're going to be in the Premier League for 3 years, then I think they would have been all right with that. Might have been longer than that. When did they get promoted? 2021.
Yeah, about
2021, I think.
About 5 years,
They came up
4
for the
5
playoffs,
years, yeah.
didn't they? They've lost a lot of players, but they've still been.
They have, to be honest.
But then you've also got
I just
Wolves.
think now the manager, in my opinion, was why they were doing so good.
Yeah.
Maybe Nicholas Jackson should go there.
Say it there now.
He's off to Newcastle. He's replacing Alexander Isak.
And
What,
then
John
Christopher
Lewis?
Nkunku started going Man United or Newcastle.
I think Jackson needs to go now. I mean, obviously you've signed.
João Pedro and Liam Delap. Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, I saw that Chelsea. I mean, Fabrizio dismissed it very quickly, but Chelsea were supposedly interested in Isaac, and then obviously got dismissed straight away. And I think Alexander Isak coming into the club would not be a good idea for you lot because.
No, we've just signed Liam Delap, and we've just signed João Pedro. And João Pedro's been on absolute fire. Liam Delap looks okay.
I fear for the development of Delap though, because I don't think he's going to get the minutes he really should be getting next season.
Exactly. I feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. When Liam Delap came in, I thought, right, okay, let's see what happens. But now João Pedro's arrived and done what he's done already.
Yeah.
I think Liam Delap's his development is going to suffer because I don't think he's going to play as often. However, it's up to Maresca because when we're playing against teams with a low block who just sit back, we're better off with João Pedro because he can just find a moment of magic.
Yeah.
But when we're facing teams who like to come and play, throw Liam Delap in there.
I mean, that City had the exact same thing with Jack Grealish. You play him in the games where you know you need to wind the other team up, and Grealish was really, really good at that. Yeah. And that's what Liam Delap is very good at. He was known as a square-up merchant. I mean, I remember him getting in Mazraoui's face when they played United last
season. He's going to cut the red cards, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, he's a good player, man. I just don't think Chelsea was the right suit for him, to be honest. I mean, he did well in his matches in the Club World Cup, but João Pedro was clearly the star to show.
Yeah, 100%. There's no doubt going forward now that we know that João Pedro probably will be Maresca's first choice as a 9. Obviously, if João Pedro can play on the wing, he can play as a 10, he can do anything on the front line that you ask him to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, to come out halfway into the Club World Cup and do what he's done.
Yeah.
I mean, he destroyed Fluminense. He destroyed them.
He's brilliant. He is brilliant. I doubted him very much as well when he first came to Chelsea. I thought, oh no, he's proved me wrong already.
Oh, honestly, the video I did on him, I was saying please not again from Brighton, and I'm going to probably end up eating my words now. This season.
I think João Pedro's a good signing because he can play multiple positions. Like obviously, Palmer gets injured, he's on the right or in the centre. Say Delap is fully out properly. He's cemented his place up top. If say someone on the left wing, whoever left winger is, he gets injured, you can go over there. Like you've got so much different positioning in his play. Like he can just go anywhere. He's got such a good profile when it comes to the Premier League as well because he's scored the goals. He scored the goals for Brighton. So why can't you do it for Chelsea with a better squad around him?
Exactly.
Well, that's it, and I think that's why he was signed though, Daz. Like he was signed based on his profile and the versatility that he's got.
Yeah.
He can play as a 9, he can play on the wing, he can play as a 10. You can play him anywhere, and he'll do a job for you.
Yeah.
There might be times next season where we see Delap and João Pedro in the same team. We might see Delap as the 9 and João Pedro on the left, or as the 10, or even on the right. You know, it could be a frightening attack, actually, to be fair, next season for Chelsea. I mean, Pedro Neto, wow, what a Club World Cup he had. You know, I think it's slowly coming into fruition now. Oh, 100%. I think he should have been given the Player of the Tournament for it. Because honestly, his contribution for Chelsea throughout the whole World Cup, the Club World Cup, was brilliant.
I said the Club World Cup's a bit of a sore subject to me.
It kind of will be, right? But the thing is, I'm not going to say it's a major trophy because I don't think it is yet. It's not on that level because we didn't see the likes of Liverpool in it. We didn't see the likes of Arsenal in it. We didn't see the likes of AC Milan in it. I mean, you want these teams who've won the Premier League and the Champions League, obviously, to be in there. But yeah, like you know, you've got a team from New Zealand to a semi-pro club, and they got absolutely destroyed, annihilated throughout it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people aren't giving Chelsea the credit where it's due, though, because at the end of the day, it's the teams that were on Chelsea's side of the bracket that have made the draw so easy for Chelsea. Because realistically, you could have played Inter Milan, you could have played Man City, but we both lost in the early stages.
That's it, Jordan. Like the fact is, Chelsea can only play what's put in front of them, and they did the job on every occasion that they had to do it. Now, obviously, the biggest test was always going to be PSG when we got to the final. There was no doubt about it. Real Madrid would have been another different test as well. But obviously, PSG were the ones to get to the final, and they're no mugs. They're the Champions League holders, and Chelsea had them on toast. You know, they absolutely cooked them. You know, Maresca, tactically, I have to give Maresca a lot of credit for that game because he set it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, PSG shot themselves in the foot by that head loss against Bayern Munich because they had 2 players sent off who I think were probably the most important players that were missing. You know, they lost a lot of pace in the defence, and
it was still a strong team though that they fielded. It wasn't a weak team, you know. So I think some credit. You know, some credit does have to go towards Chelsea and towards Maresca for getting the job done and winning the whole thing. Now, I wasn't expecting us to win it. I wanted us to get knocked out very early because, you know, the rest period. But when you get to, the further you go, the more you want to get there. And then obviously you want to win it, and obviously Chelsea did win it.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, fair play to Enzo Maresca, to be honest. I mean, I've been a huge critic of his since he joined. There's not been many times that I've been that impressed, but I mean, he got that game absolutely spot on, and now the squad depth available to him now is frightening. It's only going to get a little bit better as well, with Javi Simmons potentially coming in as well.
Double Dutch.
And Hato from Ajax, cover Kukurea when he needs a rest. I mean, the squad depth, it's there, but Chelsea also need to get rid of the dead wood at the same time. But I mean, like the squad depth. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to win the Premier League next season. I don't know. Like we might be in a fight, but if we finish top 4 comfortably next season, it's good enough for me. You know, I don't want it to be squeaky bum time come 38 games.
Not a repeat of last year, that's for sure. I don't want that again.
I don't think that would be acceptable, mate. To be honest, Chelsea fans now will not accept that. They've just won the Club World Cup. You know, they won the Conference League at the end of last season as well. So it's 2 trophies now Maresca's got. I mean, they want more, and they're going to want more.
We have to win another one.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, if it's an FA Cup, I'll happily accept that one. You know, next season.
I've got to say though, going into the new season, I am getting quite concerned about what we're doing. It seems like we are just dead in the market at the moment, and I don't think we're in a position where we should be like that. Obviously, at the end of last season, we made it pretty clear that there is 7 or 8 players that need to go, and they will leave the club, no exceptions. And so far, and we're 3 weeks away from the start of the season. The only players that we've lost is Kyle Walker, who was gone anyway, and our best midfielder last season, Kevin De Bruyne, who we lost on a free. You know, we've still got Ilkay Gundogan at the club. We've still got Bernardo Silva, who is the club captain, which means he's going to start most games. You know, we still got Akanji. We've still got John Stones, Ake. It's just like no one's even linked with these players. Jack Grealish is training on his own because he can't get out because no one wants to pay for him. And we're not bringing anyone in.
I actually think Grealish should do all right at Spurs or at Newcastle or something.
West Ham.
I don't see him now getting into Newcastle because obviously they've just signed Elanga. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, a Spurs or even like say maybe a West Ham possibly. I think he'd shine at a club like West Ham.
Very well.
I just think he'll stay and then not get played because at the moment no one's biting because of how much his wages are. Napoli were interested for a little bit, but I think they've fallen apart because they didn't want to pay those stupid wages.
How much is it?
Business, 300k a week.
Jesus.
And it's like for City, you don't want that sitting on the bench. Like that's ridiculous. And you know, even John Stones as well, for his injury record, we can't be having his wages on the books as much as we do because great player, brilliant player, the only second player of all time to have a 100% dribble completion rate in the Champions League final. But I mean, like last season he played 11 games.
He didn't play much.
The player there is absolutely brilliant. I think he's one of the best defenders in the world when he's fit, but he's never fit ever. A bit like Owen Hargreaves.
I mean, honestly, that is the right throwback.
One
Premier League appearance for City.
Yeah, and then he got snapped and then retired. Yeah.
What a throwback.
I know, but we've got the Ederson controversy as well. Ederson potentially leaves to go to Galatasaray, and it's
honestly, I've heard about this, and I've heard James Trafford to return. Now, if I'm City, I'm worried about that. Because I've not been awful about James Trafford. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but he is not a championship title-winning goalkeeper.
No.
At the end of the day, right, my ideal scenario is if we do sign James Trafford, keep Ederson, and then ease Trafford into the team against like the easier teams, you know, your relegation teams, and then at least he gets some chances. I just think rushing him in to chuck him in net straight away, considering last year he was in the Championship, it's like for a team that is ambitious to win the Champions League, because if we start the season and he's not all that, we're in trouble. If Ederson goes as well, I don't think Ortega is going to be enough to cover.
I really rate him.
Ortega?
No, Ederson.
I love Ederson. I mean, I think a lot of City fans, but it doesn't help the way City are playing at the minute because we're trying with this high line where we're just having all of our centre backs on the halfway line, but it doesn't help the fact that none of our defenders have any pace whatsoever. So one ball, the team's been cut through, and then you're 1-on-1 with Ederson, who might be the worst 1-on-1 goalkeeper in the entire world. He's so bad on 1v1.
I don't think he's the worst, mate. Like he is a good goalkeeper, but obviously in 1-on-1 situations, 9 times out of 10, the attacker will win.
And how many times has his mistakes cost us because he can't do it on a 1v1, which, admittedly, we've never really had to worry about it because our back line has been so strong that he concedes 2 or 3 shots on target every game, and that's it. But last year that wasn't the case, and he really got exposed for his poor shot-stopping ability. He also got 4 assists as a goalkeeper, which is crazy.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's not what we employ him for. At the end of the day, I'd rather a goalkeeper that can stop the ball going in the net than someone that can get a couple of assists. I'm not Ederson out, but I do think we do need to start thinking about a replacement pretty soon. I don't think James Trafford is who? Sanchez.
You can take Sanchez, mate. I'll give him
all right. No, you're all right. Honestly, I think we're all right. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, James Trafford is better than Robert Sanchez. To be honest, I'd rather have James Trafford than have Sanchez in there.
Definitely.
Although to be fair, in the Club World Cup final, he actually did pretty well, but that's one good performance out of maybe 10 that we see.
You can't trust that to be a set in stone for his.
No, 100% you can't.
No.
I mean, he's got a catalogue of errors. It's a catalogue, and it just comes out when we really don't need it.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
we might have played well in the game, and then his mistake costs us.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Did you see that disaster class from Nick Pope the other day?
I did.
No, I didn't. No.
Newcastle, they lost 4-0 against Celtic, and Nick Pope was at fault for almost all the goals. It was quite awful to watch, to be honest.
Was it went up for a header or something, weren't it? And it went over his head.
Yep, not good. Not good at all. I mean, they took 10,000 fans to another country to watch them in pre-season, which is quite impressive for Newcastle. But yeah, Newcastle themselves are finding out that they are not as big of a club as they thought they were very quickly, because all of these people that they've been linked with have either gone somewhere else or the players that they have want to go.
Honestly, I think if Isaac goes, I think Newcastle next season are in big trouble. I just don't think I don't think they're battling for the top 4. If he goes, then I'd probably say they may be like top 8, top 7 at best. Because I think honestly Isaac's the man to get the goals. So
if they did it right, they could have sold Isaac on the first interest to Liverpool and then signed Ekitike. But now they've lost Ekitike to Liverpool, and they're still linked with Isaac. I can't believe that. I mean,
I'm quite shocked by it, because they got Ekitike on the basis that they didn't get Isaac, but now there's a chance, and now they want to go back in for Isaac.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different.
If I'm Newcastle, what do you do though? Because you could get 150 million for Isaac and reinvest it, and that's what Newcastle have been crying out for, because they can't reinvest some of this money that the Saudi owners have because of the fair play rules. This money would allow them to come into the playing field, but you're going to lose one of your best attackers in very recent times.
Exactly.
I mean, realistically, it's generation-defining money for Newcastle, because 150 million quid, you can revamp your squad quite significantly, but also it has to work. It has to get
100%.
it right. They're in a very
100%.
delicate stage now.
But if they get rid of Isaac, who replaces him? Who would they go for?
Nkunku or even Nicholas Jackson. Seriously. I could see maybe Nkunku up there. I think that'd be an okay move for him. I do.
Maybe the pair of them go.
Bargain sale.
Yeah.
It was, bargain and quick fire sale. We'll do Newcastle a favour. We'll bring the price down.
Give him for free, might as well.
Might as well.
But yeah, one thing I wanted to bring up as well today is the Turkish league. What is going on with the Turkish league at the moment? Because
where are they getting all this money from? Where are they getting this money from?
I mean, Osimhen's just signed for Galatasaray for £75 million. What is that?
It's in 2 payments though, isn't it? They're paying 40 million now, and then 35 million next year.
What can you do, Clara?
Napoli have got a steal there though, because at the end of the day, people bagging him as one of the best strikers in the world. He played the last season in Turkey. He's clearly not one of the best strikers in the world if you're playing there, are you? But they've still managed to get nearly £100 million for him.
I think he's a good striker, Jordan. I do. I think if against the Premier League, I think he'd do all right. I do. But the fact is, obviously, it's his wage demands that have been ridiculous, which is why no English team went in for him. We went in for him last season, I believe, and it was an almost a done deal. But the wages did not fit the structure that Chelsea now operated.
Yeah.
And obviously then he went, Napoli, there was no way back. That marriage was ended. There's no way back. So obviously they needed a quick exit. Obviously Turkey, he went there. Obviously he was going to rip it up in Turkey. Like, no offence to the Turkish league, but it's not the best.
No.
And obviously, but I don't understand where they're getting the finances from. You know, how are they doing it?
I mean, the top teams are obviously competing in the Champions League, but they're not getting far. You know, I don't think
they may get to the last 16, maybe last 8 if they're lucky, but that's as far as they go.
Yeah.
And Leroy Sané has gone to Galatasaray as well. So they've got Leroy Sané, they've got Osimhen.
You want Henderson?
It's crazy. And Besiktas as well, they've just signed, I think they've just signed Asensio, it might be Fenerbahce, I can't remember, but I can't believe he didn't stay at Villa. I think Villa have really missed out by not making that signing permanent because he was brilliant.
He's gone to Fenerbahce, hasn't he? John Duran. Obviously leaving Saudi after what, 6 months? 6 months in Saudi is had enough.
It's a bit of a disaster, that, isn't it? And I think a lot of Saudi players are starting to leave the country as well now. I just think as well, a lot of them, it's getting a name into the country rather than the actual quality of the player, because I don't think John Duran was like setting the world on fire, but he was obviously a very young, talented English, well, not English, but played from the Premier League. That worked.
I would have had him at Chelsea at the time. Obviously, he was available. But obviously now we've got Lindelof and João Pedro and John Duran, who
Yeah, exactly.
we don't need him no more.
He wishes he could get that deal to go back to Villa now. He wishes he could just go back.
Oh, 100%, mate. He'll regret that move to Saudi Arabia now. He'll regret it.
I think a lot of people are going to do that as well. Like, you know, your big ones. Even Neymar didn't like it, and he was getting paid like £1 million a week or something.
Yeah.
And now he's in the second tier of the Brazilian league.
Mental.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit of a step down, but obviously he's back in his hometown, isn't he? So obviously you can understand that.
He dedicated this season's kit to Neymar. He's got his name and number in the inside of the collar, which I thought was quite a nice touch. But
That's quite a nice touch, that.
I thought Neymar was going to go to Santos to try and get his fitness up, because obviously he's been out for a long time, hasn't he? You know, he's been out for about a year and a half in Saudi. So maybe going to a lesser league, getting your fitness, and then having one last final hurrah in Europe. But can't see it now.
No.
I mean, he's not going to go back to PSG. He's definitely not going back to Barcelona.
I mean, Barcelona are skin. How are they doing the Rashford deal? They are skin.
I'll tell you, who spent loads though this transfer. Atletico Madrid. They're on their 8th signing this season. They're just about to sign the 9th. They are smashing it. I did read it the other day. I can't remember, but they're doing a lot.
Well, I still think they're probably miles off Real though, and Real and Barcelona though, isn't it? It's a shame because I love Julian Alvarez.
They're winning La Liga this season.
That's a big statement, that Chelsea.
Conor Gallagher, Ballon d'Or.
That's a big statement. Obviously, I know you love Conor Gallagher to bits, but I don't think he's winning the Ballon d'Or next season.
I think Barcelona are too good in that league. I think that team is brilliant. Every single player in that team is just brilliant. I mean, they've just lost to Stegen long term because he's gone out for another surgery again. I think Barcelona are going to have to really start investing in the goalkeeping department very soon, because they can't keep
100%.
doing this. I mean, they had to get Szczesny out of retirement, didn't they, last season? And he did the bit.
Yeah, they did. I think he's signed a new contract as well, so he's staying for a little bit longer. Just to help them out, really.
Yeah. It was a very short period where City were linked with Ter Stegen.
It was very short in that way.
Definitely.
But speaking of Barcelona, obviously Marcus Rashford has just gone there on a season-long loan. Now, I don't see him getting into this team very often, to be honest.
He's not touching
it. You got Rafinha, Lewandowski up front, Yamal on the left. I mean, where's Rashford fitting into all this?
He's rotation, isn't he? But I mean, at the end of the day,
it's surely going to be rotation. He's not going to start.
It'd be a Copa del Rey starter. The Copa del Rey, whatever it is. It'd be
Copa
that.
del Rey in the Spanish Cup.
Yeah.
He's the most overhyped bench warmer I've ever seen, because they was gassing up this transfer, but he's not going to be that good, is he?
Of course he's not.
And I think he'll do well. I mean, it might eat my own words, and he might end up being the new Gareth Bale, but I don't quite think that's going to happen.
I don't see where he starts. I just don't see him getting into this team very often, because, as I say, you've got Lewandowski in there, you've got Rafinha. He's not dislodging any of them. He's not dislodging Yamal. So where does Marcus fit in? Now, obviously, it's been his dream to get to Barcelona. Now he's there. That dream might turn into a nightmare in 6 months.
Yeah.
To be honest, and then Man United may have another problem next summer to try and get rid of him again.
I mean, realistically, how many fails have Barcelona had in the attacking department in recent years? I mean, obviously you've had Coutinho, you've had Joao Felix, you've had Antoine Griezmann. They only really hit a couple of times, and one of them's come from the academy. Rafinha was probably just on a whim that he was decent at Leeds. And then, well, Lewandowski is obviously going to be good because it's Robert Lewandowski, and he's better now, I think, than he ever was at Bayern.
Oh, 100%, mate.
He's a great
100%
player.
agree with that. He's still
Really,
got it.
really. And it's surprising because he's like 37 now, 38.
Yeah, something like that.
We need to ban him off TikTok because his TikToks are so cringe, but he's a fantastic player. I mean, he made his comeback after 4 years. I mean, he was like a star of the COVID TikTok scene, with his dancing in his house. But yeah, I think he's a brilliant player, and to know that he outscored Kylian Mbappe says all you need to know.
Exactly.
Kylian Mbappe has just taken the number 10 at Real Madrid as well.
Has he?
It was Luka
Yeah, he has,
Modric,
yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know, man. That guy's just got so much main character syndrome.
I mean, I'm quite surprised, but then again, I'm not, because just the amount of ego that Mbappe is. He obviously weren't happy with his shirt number 9, or whatever it was he was given. And now he wants Modric's number 10, like, I'm number 10 now, I'm number 10 at PSG, now I want to be number 10 at Real. Yeah, his ego's too much. It's too much, man.
Definitely.
I think a lot of people forget now that, like, Mbappe is in his prime now. You know, everyone's still talking about, yeah, in like this many years, Mbappe is going to be a contender for the Ballon d'Or, and he's going to be the next Ronaldo and stuff. It's like, well, that should be now. He's not putting up Ronaldo numbers now.
No.
He is. I think he's a good player. I still don't think he's anywhere near the Ballon d'Or, and how much he was hyped up when he was coming through. He should have been there by now.
Definitely. Who do you think's going to get the Ballon d'Or?
I think that's not.
I think it has to be Dembele, doesn't it?
Dembele, it's got to be.
I mean, he was absolutely ripping it up for PSG last season.
Yeah.
Absolutely ripping it up. But what I will say is Chelsea kept him padlocked up in that game. He didn't really have much of an impact in that game.
Still don't think that's a tell, though, is it? I think he was just unbelievable. But also,
I mean, last season he ripped it up. I've got to give the boy a lot of credit. I mean, if he doesn't win, it might be a bit of a travesty.
I mean, a lot of people get concerned now because Messi has like 17 goals and assists in his last 10 games in the MLS. So we all know what that means.
No.
Messi's winning the Ballon d'Or.
I don't think he can now. He's in the MLS. It's not on the biggest of stages anymore. You know, the MLS is growing, but it's not the biggest world stage.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though. Now, if I'm like a Neymar or like a Wesley Sneijder or something, and I'm looking at the Ballon d'Or seeing Dembele win it, and they didn't, and it's like Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, all these amazing players that never won it. And now it might be Dembele, a man that sat on the bench for Barcelona for 3 years.
Might be.
It could be you with them kick-ups. It could be you with them kick-ups.
Soon come. Jamie Vardy joined the Premier League at 25. Got 6 months.
Well, he did, to be fair, man. He joined quite late in his football career, really.
Still got 6 months.
Plenty of time, George. Plenty of time.
Yeah, just need to get myself into shape and get Premier League London in the next 6 months. I reckon it'll be all right.
You got a quiz on the go?
But yeah, one thing as well. Obviously, we talked about MLS just then. You might be aware that the MLS does the MLS All Stars every year. I don't know if you saw anything about it, but the MLS All Stars game was last night against the Mexican All Stars. Sergio Ramos in that team. Messi drops out less than 24 hours before the game, and he's got a lot of criticism for it. Because at the end of the day, you know, in American culture, the All-Stars game in any of their sports is always like the spectacle game. And for the player that everyone's bought the ticket to see to drop out less than 24 hours before the actual event, I think is a bit ridiculous and a bit unsportsman, to be honest. I mean, he did.
I think it is. But at the same time, I'm sure I read something like he's played 5 consecutive MLS full games or something. and wanted him to have a rest or something. Like, just let him play in the All Stars. Just let him play. If he feels he
being
can
on the
play,
bench
let him
and
play.
not playing would have been enough, I think. You know, and I think we spoke about this in the last pod. You know, about attendances and whatnot, and it's like what Messi's doing in America it's never happened. David Beckham wasn't doing that. Ibrahimovic wasn't doing that. Pele probably was doing that, but I was obviously a bit too young to remember the Pele eras at the New York Cosmos.
Yeah, you know, I'm a bit too young to remember that as well, mate. So it's all right.
but yeah, like Messi's impact in American football has been ridiculous. Well, it's now actually football when Donald Trump signs that new agreement on the back of the interview with Cole Palmer.
Honestly, speaking of Trump, by the way, the celebrations for the Club World Cup, get him off that stage. Get him off. It was
the most
ridiculous.
I've ever seen, isn't it?
Embarrassing.
Honestly, like when Chelsea are trying to lift the trophy, like you had Cole Palmer saying, "What's he doing?" and then Reece James actually asking Trump, "Are you going to leave?"
It was so awkward.
I understand the giving the medals out. I'm all for that. That's fine. That's not awkward. But just on the stage when they're trying to lift the trophy and
You could at least
jump
have been
around
stood at the
and-
back.
They haven't got a picture of them lifting it without Donald Trump in it.
Shocking hours.
And he kept that trophy as well. They only got the replica one.
Yeah.
He kept that. Which is just ridiculous. And also, obviously, Donald Trump was getting interviewed after the game, and he was talking about like NATO and stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, we've just played. You know, this is the Club World Cup final, and you're out here talking about wars and that. Who wants to hear that?
Honestly, he made it just so awkward. Like you could just see like him clapping a bit, and all the Chelsea players there jumping for joy and lifting the trophy. And honestly,
Was it true what he said?
that
with,
is it's a shambles.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think he was being interviewed, and someone had said, no, he had said, "Oh, that player's really good," and he was talking about Cole Palmer, and he was like, "Oh, what's his name? Secker." Was that?
It just sums Trump's knowledge up, doesn't it? You know about football, but I mean that was just honestly, it was so awkward. I mean, even watching the celebrations, for me, it was just a cringe fest. Just seeing Trump in the middle of it all, and FIFA president not marching him away. You know, it's just.
He tried, didn't he? He did try.
He did try. You know, he tried his best to Infantino, but obviously Trump wasn't going to be told by the FIFA president what to do.
Exactly.
And I'm not being funny, but the amount of near misses that Donald Trump has had, I wouldn't want to be stood near him. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know, if I'm one of those Chelsea players, I would have been on the opposite sides.
Exactly. It's just. Could you imagine Queen Elizabeth standing on the podium when a team won the FA Cup? Because that's exactly what it is.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, though, isn't it? That's what it would be like, or King Charles or Prince William in the mix of it all. You know,
just get off.
In fact, no. Like, just let the club, let the team celebrate. You don't need to be there.
Next time.
It probably will be, you know.
I've heard that the US they want to host the next Club World Cup again as well. And I'm like,
oh no, I wouldn't be. No. I won't be having that. Not after all that shambles. You know, in the Chelsea game where we had 6 minutes left to play, and it took 2 hours.
Joe.
I mean, what an absolute farce! And that wasn't the only game that got suspended either. There's about Enzo Maresca were on about it. There's a few games like that country during that time. It's known for these thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Just don't have them host it, or have them host it in the winter.
Yeah.
Or at least in the states that aren't getting natural disasters very often.
Absolutely, yeah.
World Cup's going to be
like
fun.
New York, none of the games were delayed there because it's got very rural weather. Do you know what I mean?
The World Cup's going to
And
be
it's also-
sabotaged without that season, though.
Well, World Cup's going to be fun, isn't it? It's going to be very fun. Because we're probably going to see games again suspended with about 2 minutes to play, and then it'll take them another 3 hours to play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's not going to. It could be a good spectacle, but obviously it all depends now on these thunderstorms and when he gets suspended and all this nonsense. And
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Chelsea had 6 minutes left to play, and it was 10 miles away, they had time to play that game, to finish the game. They had time.
Didn't it happen with a City game as well? Was there a City game?
It was supposed to happen when we played Al Hilal, but it decided, so it was okay. I was happy about that because the game was on at 2 o'clock in the morning. The commentators started speaking about it in the second half. I'm like, we're already losing, and I might have to stay up until like 7 a.m. to watch this game. And like, no.
That would have been more torture for you, Judd.
It was just. I mean, I think it's set the City fans off in a bad way because I think before we played that game, I think a lot of people were quite happy with the way that we were playing in the group stage, which I think we was very, very good. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a long period of not playing any football to dwell on the back of that. And it's caused quite a divide on social media for City fans, and I say City fans in quotation marks there. There's a lot of people that are not happy. They call him for Pep's head, they call him for the board, and it's just like, calm down. Not winning the league once in the last 5 years is not a failure.
That's not
a failure. If anything, we should just be happy with what we've got, because even if we don't win another trophy ever again, I've enjoyed it, what we've had so far.
I think that's how, like, some Chelsea fans, that's how they should feel. Like, we enjoyed 20 years of success under Abramovich, and obviously when these new owners came in, it's taken time. It took 2-3 years to sort this out, but they are slowly getting it right. And obviously Maresca does prove to be a good choice at this moment in time. The fact, obviously, the Conference League, which, to be fair, I think we were always going to win when we were in there. We could have been the management team there and probably won it. Because Chelsea didn't really face anybody until the final. Be blunt about it. And obviously then he's won the Club World Cup, which he deserves a bit more credit for, because PSG were, they're no mugs. They are the European champions.
Exactly.
But I enjoyed the success we had. And if we were never to win another trophy under this ownership, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
We went on. And we're going to get it.
We were spoiled for 20 years. We were spoiled for 20 years. Chelsea fans, I think some Chelsea fans forget that and have the sense of entitlement that we should be winning a trophy every single season. When you can clearly see that we're in a transition now and we're under a new ownership who want to go a different way.
Yeah.
With what we're doing.
You want for a quiz?
I think it's time for the quiz. Yeah, we've got 15 minutes.
It's time for the quiz, Chelsea. Welcome to the first quiz.
Let's go.
I mean, I might as well just lose now.
But you can't be as bad as me. I'm the guy that gives the questions out. So, my knowledge isn't great.
You want to go first?
Let the special guest go first, Chelsea.
No, I'm not going first. Come on, Luke, you take the honours and go first.
Right, I'll take one for the team then. Let's do it.
Taking one for the team. Let's go.
Right. So, name. There's basically tenable. So, obviously, you've got 10 answers. You've got to try and get as many right as possible. So, we've got the last 10 different teams to win the Premier League / First Division.
Right, okay. So we'll start with, obviously, Liverpool, because they're fairly very, very recent.
That's correct.
We'll go Manchester City.
Also correct.
We'll go Chelsea.
Yep.
We'll have to go Man United.
Yeah.
We'll go Leicester City.
Yeah, you got the top 5 now.
Well, I've got the top 5 and now I don't know where to go.
One screw.
I would say maybe Nottingham Forest.
They're not on there.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got 3 lives, so you've got 2 left.
That's alright then. This is more difficult now, so I've only got the top 5. That's as very recent as I go.
Yeah.
There's one screaming out for me.
There's 2 more which are Premier League era. Then the other 3 are First Division.
Newcastle?
They're not on there now. This is a very famous season. A very famous team.
The Arsenal.
Yeah, that's it.
I have to say the Arsenal.
That's it.
Same about the Arsenal.
I'm gonna say Villa. I just have a feeling.
You're on there, they're 10th.
Just about.
So you've
How
got
many more have I got?
7, 8 and 9 left. You've got 7 so
7,
far.
8 and 9. God, this is difficult now. I don't know why. I'm just gonna say Derby County just randomly, like.
They're not there now. So you got 7 out of 10.
Oh,
So
of
the ones you-
course, Rovers.
Blackburn, Leeds,
Leeds.
and Everton.
Toffees, fair play.
I wouldn't have got them too. I wouldn't have got them too.
So I didn't know Leeds and Everton, to be fair. So right,
Well,
who's up
Leeds.
next?
I'll go.
The Quiz King.
Go on, George.
Watch me embarrass myself here.
Make sure I get an easy one when it's my turn.
Right, George. Name me the last 10 different teams to win the FIFA World Cup.
The actual World Cup.
The actual World Cup.
France.
Yep.
Germany.
Yep.
Who won? Oh, Argentina.
Yep. That's the top 3.
Did I say Brazil already?
You have said Brazil now. That's right.
Brazil.
They are 6th.
Italy.
Yep, they're 5th.
Who else? Who else? I'm missing a really obvious one here. I bet. I don't know if England will be on there, but I'll say England.
You're on there. They're 7th.
There's one that I've got straight in my head.
I don't know.
Very, very famous moment as well.
I said France, Brazil, Argentina, Germany.
So you've got number 4 missing, and then 8, 9, 10.
Spain.
Spain, yeah.
The
That's one I have.
goal.
You're now joined with Luke.
I had that one as well.
Bad Italy.
You had Italy, yeah.
My geography's not geography.
So I've messed this up. There's only 9 answers, but if you get them all out, I'll give you 10. Because one was a duplicate.
Oh, come on, you can't give me 10 now, man. Come on,
One was
you
a
should have
duplicate.
maximum 9.
I'll give him 9 then,
Uruguay?
yeah. What, sorry?
Uruguay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
I tell you what,
Uruguay.
I had that one in my head then, to be fair.
I didn't say it because it was so long ago.
And then there's one.
Hungary?
The odds on the sheet, but let's just double check.
Hungary not win the World Cup.
Well, I've got one.
Well, George, if you'd looked at my TikTok earlier.
West Germany.
West Germany. So you got 9.
Oh, did I get them all?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play, George. Fair play, mate.
I am him. I am him.
Fair
Come
play.
He's
on.
had a,
mate.
he's
You're-
got-
you're-
he's had a
come back,
performance
King.
on the
Come
pod.
back, King.
I am him.
Let me just add all these onto the scoreboard.
So I'll just get away with my knowledge. Honestly, on Jordan's ones, I'm just so.
We'll have to have like a guest score, like, and add Chelsea's score onto it.
Yeah, I've just
another
added-
guest
just
that we
added
get
the
their
two.
score on.
I've got guests next
Just
to
do me a
us.
Gallagher one, guys.
We have the guest steps, so we'll get them involved in the quiz
What are
as
the,
well.
what are the 10 different hairstyles that he's had?
Yeah.
Let's going to say Liam Gallagher then. It's not Liam Gallagher.
Right, so, Chelsea, your quiz. Name the last 10 permanent Chelsea managers.
Right. Right, go on then. Permanent ones, right?
What sorry?
Right. Permanent ones.
Permanent, yeah. Luke asked for this
Right,
one,
Jose
so I'll give it you instead.
Jose Mourinho.
Yes. You can believe.
So mine's got blank. Oh my god. I need a pen to write them down as I'm speaking. Hang on.
Start with the more recent Chelsea and work your way back. You might be able to do it that way.
Maresca.
Yeah. Number 1.
So I've done Jose.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. He's number 6.
Oh, what's his name? Begins with B. Is it B? Hang on.
So you've got 1, 6, and 8 at the moment.
1, 6. Jesus Christ! Look at me struggling already.
I'll come with them in my head.
Chelsea, we had one last season and the season before.
And season
I'm
4.
trying to think of his name. My mind has gone. Pochettino.
Yeah, he's second.
So, Jose. Was there one beginning with B?
What was that, sorry?
B. Beginning with B.
He is on here.
I know exactly who I'm thinking of.
I know you're probably thinking
Come on,
of.
Chelsea. Chelsea,
Jesus
come on, man.
Christ.
You can do this. Like, just think the most recent and just work your way backwards. That's the easiest way to do it.
Right.
He's got Maresca who's 1, Pochettino who's 2, Sarri who's 6, Mourinho who's 8.
Oh my god, my mind's gone blank.
We won the Champions League with one of them.
I know exactly who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, 2 different managers of the Champions League.
Yeah, we did.
2 different. Yeah.
Oh my god. And I
One of them is
think.
very famous, the Chelsea man. Come on.
You got 3 lives, so you can just guess them.
The one it's the one that's stuck in my head, B.
Just shout a name out. If you get it wrong, then it's just a life lost, isn't it? Like you've lost the quiz.
Why can't I think?
Tension's building.
It is a high quizzes.
Who was before Poch?
Oh, I can't even think. Oh my god.
Come on, Chelsea, you can get this. Come on.
His name
You
has
can do
been
this.
mentioned today in the pod, to be fair.
England manager.
A.
His name has been
One of them's
mentioned in the
England
pod.
manager. One of them manages England.
Oh, Tuchel.
Yeah, he's 4.
I'm trying to.
So there's one between Poch and Tuchel.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's and we've mentioned him today.
The relationship with another club started at this point.
I can picture him in my head. It's the names.
Look at Jordan, and then what's his glasses manager of?
A.
oh.
Jordan's glasses.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jordan, how do you do it now, mate?
What's the name?
That's alright. It's alright.
Just
No,
like every
I'm
night in your
stuck
lives.
now.
What was that, sorry?
Oh, man.
I'll help you a little bit. Graham Potter.
So you got Grandpa.
Yeah, so he's 3. So you've currently got...
Frank Lampard before Thomas Tuchel.
Yep.
How did I forget him? My favourite player. Can you tell me the one that I'm thinking of? Because it's really bugging me.
Villas Boas, isn't it?
Alright, so I'll leave you with
Hello.
1, 2, 3. You got 4 points, but I will tell you the answers.
No, that's actually really really fun.
Let me just add it to
You've
the
had a mare there, Chelsea.
table.
Terrible.
So we've
Terrible.
got Maresca, Pochettino, Graham Potter, Thomas Tuchel, Lampard, Sarri, Antonio Conte,
Conte, yeah.
Jose Mourinho, Rafa Benitez,
That's the one. I can't. I think I
And
was
Roberto Di Matteo.
Spanish waiter.
Roberto Di Matteo.
Di Matteo, yes.
Alright, so if you have a quick look at the table for the pod so far, with James not being here, he goes down to second, and the Football Unleashed team go up to top with 27. James is second with 23. Jordan's 1 point behind James with 22. After his perfect performance. And then Chelsea's on 4. But that is a separate guest
We've
table.
only just started the guest scoring, so it's fine.
Yeah, first time.
I'll get my general knowledge up to speed to beat you, Jordan.
Fighting talk, Chelsea. Fighting talk.
You'll struggle every other week, so it's alright.
Alright, okay. Okay. I see how it is.
Alright, so
Cool.
any more to discuss, or we all done?
I think we should wrap up there.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, yeah.
Who wants to do the outro?
I think you should do it.
Me? Right then. Alright guys, cheers for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Thank you Chelsea for filling in last second, for James and Rich not being here. Otherwise, we'll spin the 3 of us, so we do appreciate it. So, if you watch on YouTube, this will be on Spotify as well. If it's not on Spotify, it'll be on YouTube. Apple Podcasts not working right now, so I can't get it up on there. But once it's sorted, we'll let you know. So yeah, cheers for watching guys. See you later.
In a bit.
Thank you all.
See you later.
See you
Thank you,
later.
Chelsea.
Bye.